Well, good morning. I was very happy, and I was going to start off this episode with quite a happy vibe. Results are okay, but we'll get on to that. Unfortunately, something's just come up in my inbox that now I'm a little bit annoyed about. Damari Gray wants to leave the club. I, I signed him 3 weeks ago. I signed him 3 weeks ago, and he wants to leave the club. I okay, let me explain. So apparently, when I signed him, I didn't read the contract properly or the verbal contract that we had in place, which were the promises. Apparently, I promised to strengthen the team up top. Now, I brought him in. I brought Ben Brereton in from Blackburn, who is, in my opinion, an okay he's one for the future, and he at the moment he has the ability to step in when um, when needed. And unfortunately, again, I'll get onto it in just a second. We have two of our first team strikers out for quite a while, so Ben Brereton is going to have to step up and play. Another thing, he just played his debut against Palace, and he's just scored an absolute banger. Albeit we lost. Spoilers, we lost. He scored an absolute banger, and now Damari Gray wants to move. I swear, when it comes to me in this challenge, I'm cursed. I'm absolutely cursed. I mean, he wants me to sell him. He signed 3 weeks ago. Three. All right. We're gonna move on. We're gonna forget about that. Damari Gray. I'm not gonna play you now unless I need to. You piss me off. I, you can't write this stuff, guys. You really can't write this stuff. How are you doing? That's how I wanted to start the episode. Ask how you're doing. Not much has changed since we last checked in. We played a couple of Premier League games since then, since the Man U Carabao Cup game. We drew 0-0 with Wolves. We were unlucky to get a win there. We were all over them again. And then we went to Palace. We played very attacking against Palace, and it kind of backfired a little bit. Well, a lot, because we conceded four. We did score three. Ben Brereton scored a worldie of a goal. It's not going to let me see it, is it? Or will it? Can I see it? View match. Can we witness the goal? No, that's not it. That's the wrong match. Sorry. This one. Aha. View match. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Here's the goal. This was Ben Brereton. On his debut, he picks on the ball. He's 25 yards out. He boshes it straight past the Palace keeper. I don't know what Damari Gray is worried about, to be honest. I think we have strengthened. As far as the transfer window went, we bought in one more player. We bought in Mr. Will Smallbone on loan from Southampton. Now, he's not one that's going to be playing for us week in, week out, but he's one that can be... he can fill in, and he's got the ability to fill in. He's 20 years old. His stats look pretty decent, to be honest, for a 20-year-old. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he develops with us. The only thing I worry about is they might get pissed off because I'm not going to be playing him a hell of a lot. I just needed somebody else. We sold Pablo Hernandez. He wanted to move. I think he went to Getafe in the end. Let me double check that. Yep, Pablo Hernandez. He went to Getafe for a total of 2.7 million. I think we got a good deal there, to be honest. I think his value was around 2, maybe 1.9. So a good deal there with Pablo Hernandez. And now we're looking forwards. We've got West Brom in the league next. It's got to be one of those games that we win. We are struggling. You know, we've had a rocky start to the season. We had a draw against Newcastle, a draw against Wolves. I mean, a draw against Wolves, you could argue, is a good point because Wolves are a very decent team. Same with Newcastle, to be honest. That's a good point. But we lost against Burnley, and we've now lost against Palace. However, Palace do tend to be quite strong in the first season on this. Most of the saves that I've started so far, Palace have come out firing, and they've been really strong. And really, they should be. You look at their team sheet, you know, they've got some quality players. But we're going to go into this game against West Brom, hopefully try and come away with the win. It is away, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. But I reckon we can do it. We've got the quality to do it. What I will do is update you on the injury reports. We had 2 nasty injuries come through. Tyler Roberts was the first one. It came through that he broke his arm in training. So he is now going to be out until November. And then to add to our worries, Rodrigo tore his knee ligaments during a Spain match. So thanks, Spain. He's out until December. But on the flip side of that, Ben Brereton is going to get, the chance of his life. You know, he's now got the chance to play week in, week out for at least the next 2 months, and potentially develop a little bit into what I know he can become, because I've used him before in saves, and he is a very, very decent player. Okay, here we go. We had a little bit of a scare just now. It came up that my keeper had picked up a slight knock in training and was potentially needed 2 days rest. Luckily, I think he's back, and I think he's looking okay. We're going to switch up some of these instructions because we went attacking against Crystal Palace, and it, as good as it was to watch, you know what? He's not even fit to play. Cassilla's going to have to drop in. Bring in Casilla. I'll keep him on the bench even though he's injured. Casilla comes in. So against Palace, we were attacking, and it was good to watch. We were just conceding too many goals. I mean, we conceded 4 against Crystal Palace. It's too much. Having said that, I'm not going to change up the defence too much. I want to start creating a bond between... I think these are going to be my 4 front runners. I think. Although Strujic has been playing quite well. Whether... It's so hard. I mean, we've got Cooper, who's class. Lorente obviously is class. Potentially, we've got to build a bond between Cooper and Lorente. So I think we'll keep them the same. I think we'll keep Ayling at right back, and we'll keep Dallas at left back for the time being. Damari Graham, sorry mate, you've really annoyed me. You're coming out of the starting lineup. We're going to start Harrison on the right hand side. We'll play him as an inverted winger. We'll start with Click through the middle and Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips isn't doing much in that role though. I might have him as an advanced playmaker and drop Click to maybe a box to box. Rafina will keep on, I think. We'll keep Rafina on. And then Bamford and Brereton, they pick themselves at the moment with the current injuries to my front 2. Bench is looking good. Smallbone yet to make an appearance. I'll put him on the bench in place of Shackleton. Probably bring him on in this game. Let's get right into it. Here we go. The teams are out. And what is a very important match early on in our season. I'd like to think that we'll finish comfortably mid-table, but I'm not too sure. Phillips whips in an early corner. It's headed clear quite easily by West Brom. Pereira now on the ball. He's a player I would definitely like to look at come January, maybe next summer. Probably next summer. Grosicki's gone on a worldie of a run. Casilla plucks it out of the air. I mean, already they're looking dangerous when they're running at our back line. They're playing quite attacking, West Brom. They've got like a front 4. They've got 2 holding midfielders just to protect the back line. Casilla plays it out to the left. Rafina plays it back to Dallas. Phillips. Back to Dallas. Phillips, too long on the ball, and Mateus Pereira has nicked it off him. Driving towards goal, has a shot straight into the hands of Casilla. We're quite lucky that we've got a really good backup goalkeeper, to be honest. So far, West Brom have had the opportunities. As the ball comes in, it comes off the post, and it's tapped in by Cedric Capri. Yeah, that's not a good start. It's not a good start. Come on, boys. We're gonna demand more from them. It's not good enough. West Brom definitely have started the better of the two teams. And you know what? The thing I don't want to happen is to get off to such a bad start that we end up playing catch-up all season. As West Brom whipping a corner, it's cannoning off. It's like pinball in there, and it's gone out for another corner. I mean, we need to wake up. We actually need to wake up. As Pereira whips in another corner, Levente clears, and Brereton could potentially bring this away for a counter-attack. Down the right-hand side, he's got Bamford inside, and is tackled by Strinic. I think that was Strinic. Sternich, I don't know what his name is. 20 minutes on the clock, and West Brom they're comfortable. Comfortable. I'm going to demand more again. It's not been good enough so far from Leeds. West Brom with the throw. Krasicki carries it inside. No one's getting a tackle in, and it's found Carlin Grant, and Carlin Grant's just put it in the back of the net, and I do not understand why there is nobody doing anything about it, because it's like we're just standing off. And at the moment, I mean, we're looking like firm favourites to get relegated by this performance. 2-0 down to West Brom. We're going to be making a double change at halftime, I can assure you. We've got a free kick on the edge of the box. It's going to be Rafina to take. It's come off the post. It's at the outside of the post. Gone out. 15 minutes to play until halftime. United have gone 1-0 up against Fulham. Nice to see. Edison Cavani. We'll drop to 14th in the league as it stands. It's going to take a monumental effort to come back now. 2-0 down in the first half. Do you know what? I didn't think we'd struggle like this. Alright, something's got to change. Half-time comes around. We're 2 down. Let's get into the dressing room. I mean, I'm not happy. Far from pleased with what I've just seen. We're going to make a double change. I'm going to bring off... Dallas has been shocking. Bamford's been shocking. I can't bring off the strikers. They're lucky that they will not feel my wrath. But we will take off Click. He's not looking like he's having a good game. He's not having fun out there. Bring off Click. Bring on Will Smallbone. Let's see what he can do. We'll play him as a centre mid on support. We'll play Jack Harrison. Attacking now. Man, oh man. Do you know what? I think I take off Rafina. I think he's been that bad. We're going to bring on Costa for Rafina. And we're going to change this. We are going to go to work ball into the box. We're not going to focus to play down any side. We're going to keep overlapping, pass into space, be more disciplined. We're going to have to go to attacking because we need goals. Hopefully, we see a change now in this second half. And straight away, West Brom are on the ball. They've got a highlight. Sawyers plays inside to Gallagher. Gusicki back to Sawyers. Leventes, good tackle, but it's fallen to Strinic. Krovinovic, Gallagher, 3-0. Can they salvage anything from this match, the commentator says? No. No, we can't. We just have not looked on it today. West Brom, I mean, they're looking phenomenal. They could score again. Pereira. Helder Costa's intercepted it. He's played it down the line towards Brereton, who's lost out to Ajayi. Ivanovic to Gallagher. Pereira. Cooper clears. As far as Bamford. He finds Brereton. Intercepted again. Dallas. Smallbone. Brereton. Back to Phillips. Out wide for Helder Costa. Now can we create something? Helder Costa into the box. Crosses. And it's ended up in the back of the net. It's Jack Harrison with the goal. Sloppy, but we'll take it. 3-1. I mean, there's a small chance we come back into it. A very small chance. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Dallas. Do I change the fullbacks? I never know whether changing the fullbacks is a good idea or not. Dallas has been shocking. I'm going to bring on Cock. I'm going to do it. Because 6.3 is not good enough. At all. Let's encourage the team. I don't want to... It's very easy to berate them. I don't want to berate them. Because I don't think that will help. And already you can see our stats have improved massively in this second half. Although Pereira's on the corner. He plays it in towards Ajayi. Heads it just wide. We're running out of time. We are running out of time to get something from this. I'm gonna play Smallbone further forwards. Phillips there. I'm gonna push Harrison forwards as well. He's already got one goal. He may be able to get another one. Helder Costa is running down the left-hand side. Can he find a cross? He does. Harrison's there. Smallbone bangs one. Oh, I tell you what, that's not bad. Not bad effort. I respect that from Smallbone. 15 minutes left to play, and we have grown into the game considerably. Our XG is up to a 1.6, still massively less than West Brom's, but we are playing a lot better now. 82 minutes on the clock. Do I go for it, or do I just accept the loss? That's the question. Could potentially put Costa up. No, I'm not going to push it any further. We're just going to have to see what happens. Tell you what, these fullbacks are not playing in the next game, that's for sure. 4 minutes left on the clock. It looks like that's going to be it. As the time ticks away. As the final whistle goes, West Brom 3, Leeds 1. That's really disappointing. Really disappointing. How is my assistant manager saying, despite the result, I'm pleased with your performance out there? What game was he watching? That was shocking. How am I going to be telling my team that after they've lost 3-1 to West Brom? Absolute donuts. Leeds powerless to resist as West Brom dominate us. Smallbone made his debut. I feel sorry for him because actually he did okay. He was all right. I think we have Spurs next. We do. We have Tottenham Hotspur next in the league. Tottenham Hotspur next. That is where I will catch back up with you guys. If you've enjoyed the episode, please hit the like button. Feel free to go and follow me on Twitch. I'm streaming there every single day at the moment. It's really good fun. We stream not just this save, but other saves as well. I appreciate all the support as always. Have a really good day, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.